System of a Down have been singing about food this entire time, and I'm going to prove it. Sugar! We're starting with the self-titled album and going through every single System of a Down song there is. B-sides and rarities are included as we go through all the food-related lyrics. We will tally them up at the end of the video and maybe, just maybe, find out Serj and Daron's favorite dish. Let's get down with the system. Starting on the self-titled record, we get Sweet Pea, kicking things off with Sweet Peas, a food. In Sugar, the title is screamed 9 times before Serj goes on a tangent about those exploding kombucha drinks twice. D-Devil has no explicit food references, but the first instance of a refrigerator. That's right, this strong refrigerator is gaining its independence and showing up in later songs in the System of Down's discography. On Peephole, Serj sings about baking stars, which led me down a very dark Google search of how many calories are in things like dirt, stars, and concrete. Don't you ever try to eat stars. It would be extraordinarily bad. That is a Ghostbusters and a sod reference. A soil? A sod? Next up is Cubert. A lovely name, by the way, and he's eating popcorn everywhere. Canned corn everywhere. Canned. Very corny. Marmalade is a bonus track from the first record, and the band tells about custard dreams and marmalade flesh, pouring gravy on her thighs still. Oh. Toxicity of a city. We are on to the Toxicity album. That's the one you guys like the best, right? On Needles, the band shouts, "Till you eat the last of me, oh, when will we be free?" And self-deprecates as a fool to roast. Chop suey is food, and there's that epic clip of Serj Tankian eating chop suey in the video, looking very bored. Their videos don't count, but it's still very epic. I had to mention it just because that's what's in the public eye. Public domain. Toxicity twice mentions the pastime activity of eating seeds. In Aerials, they drink from a river. Again, the drinking and the mentions of meals and forks and stuff don't count, but we have to talk about them anyway, because no one else on YouTube is talking about this stuff. Steal This Album! Now we are at Steal This Album, and oh gosh, poop it. This is where things get complicated. Was saying about pudding. I thought he was saying the pudding is getting hard, or Daron was screaming about pudding getting hard, but gosh, poop it. It's butter getting hard, not pudding. Does your butter get hard? Butter. And then we get into this insanity of pie, pizza, pizza, pie, pie, pizza, pizza, pie, pepperonis and green peppers, mushrooms, olive chives, pepperoni and green peppers, mushrooms, olive chives, pie, pizza, pizza, pie, blended pie, pizza, pizza, pie, pepperoni and green peppers, mushrooms, olive chives, pepperoni and green peppers, mushrooms, olive chives, pie, pizza, pizza, pie, pie, pizza, pizza, pie. Did I mention that this pie was a splendid pie? Boom takes a darker turn with 4,000 hungry children leaving us per hour from starvation. Please make sure to support your local food pantries, guys. This is no joke. Wink. John Jail Jr. winked a night, point a finger. Why? Pictures is the next song. On the move. They've got you on the run. Now we're into the Mesmerize. Serj Tankian also screaming about feeding us lies from the tablecloth. 3 times he does that. I just spit on my screen. Boyub uses the beautiful next song, VP. Because reasons. Betches Nabisco. So there's 6 mentions of Nabisco, which I want to get paid for, because I mention them even more than System of a Down do. Spawned on me! Don't eat the fish! There's also raspberries. Serj and Daron, they really like the sweet stuff in addition to their pie. Sad Statue of Liberty. Sad Statue mentions brandy twice to help with pie. I mean, Vicinity of Obscenity. I've got exes that I got hooked on this song. I got kids that love listening to this song. I got grown-ups. I got everybody listening to Vicinity of Obscenity. And why? Why does everybody like this System of a Down song? There's 56 bananas. Or as Gwen Stefani would say, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. there's 47 terracotta pies. Well, there's 47 terracotta pies, and 20 of those, or terracottas, and 20 of them are actually pies, so we'll just count it as 47. But there's 20, they're separate. Meat is mentioned 4 times, and they're definitely talking about the food there. Nothing gross about that. The next one gets a little bit harder to defend. They're talking about the 2 milky seats. That is barf-tastic, Daron. Please chill out. Don't chill out, Daron. I love your music. Wow, you're my favorite guitar player. The other day, I was eating milk spaghetti scooped up with apple cinnamon rice chips. So that was very fun. Try it. It's always interesting and really hilarious that in the lyrics to this song, in parentheses, besides one of the liar lines, it says demon moan. Whereas usually it just says Serj vocal or a Daron vocal. It's a demon moan. Now, we are at the B-sides and rarities category. Categorically. That's right. We're not even done eating nasty foods with System of a Down yet. No! This is just a tribute. On Cherry, there's the title. And the lyrics are Virgin Tea, repeated 8 times. That's what Cherry's like. In Forever Outer Space, a very rare, very deep cut, we get water 1, twice, 3 times a lady in a purple dress. She just wants nothing more. Okay. And twice to dirty up Daron's dishes. Hey, Friggy, don't beat him up too bad. Wow, this is a weird milky cartons. Now, we are going to tally all these words up and figure out what System of a Down are singing about. System of a Down, the self-titled record, has 18 food references and 1 mention of a refrigerator. Toxicity has 3 food references and talks of eating, drinking, and roasting stuff. Steal This Album steals the show when it comes to food. But no, it gets worse, people. I mean, it gets better. Mesmerize, Hypnotize, we know they count as 1 record. 124 food references. This is what we would call, to any other rock band, a hunger phase of their discography. There's drinking tablecloths, there's eating them, beating them, eating them, there's eating grass. And over a dozen references to things like appliances, meals, roasts, and liking this video! Hey man, look at me rocking out. I'm liking the video. System of a Down's favorite food is peppered cotta pie, and the band's 6th album is coming out on